you should not be intimidated by this question. For some of the ones that came before, the hard multiple choice questions, I talked about the strategy of sensing the difficulty, understanding what kind of question you're dealing with so that you can make sure you're using the right approach, right? A hard question shouldn't have an easy, obvious answer. You're going to have to work for it. But this is the first question in the grid-ins. So the difficulty has now reset. This is supposed to be an easy question. And I know it might not look like it. It's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines long. Seems like we're getting a lot of information. It's intimidating, but it shouldn't be. You need to trust that this is supposed to be easy. Just take it one piece at a time and you'll be okay. So Maria plans to rent a boat. The boat rental costs $60 per hour, and she will also have to pay for a water safety course that costs $10. Maria wants to spend no more than $280 for the rental and the course. And what's the maximum number of hours? Okay. Now we could create equations for this, sure, but I want to just show it to you as if we had trouble with that, right? Like, what would we do anyway? Well, we'd start with what we start with. She has $280. Write that down. Total. Then what happens? Well, she's got to buy the course. So that's $10 for the course. So she has $270 left. So what now? Well, we could do some division, but I'm going to even simplify it further than that. The rental costs $60 per hour. We want to know the maximum number of hours. Just keep subtracting $60 until you run out of money, right? So the first hour is $60. That's going to get her down to $210. Then the second hour is another $60, and that's going to get her down to $150. And then the third hour is another $60. That gets her down to $90. And then the fourth hour is what causes her to be out of money, right? So now she can't use another, $60 because she doesn't have it, right? She can't spend another $60. She doesn't have it. So we're stuck now with the 4 hours that she got, and that's good enough. So 4 is the answer. And like I said, you could have made an equation for this, right? We could have said something like the cost is equal to 60 times the hours plus 10 and plugged in 280 for the cost and seen what we got. But I don't think you need to think in those terms, right? This is a story, and if you're having trouble bringing the whole story together into an equation, then it's okay to take the story one piece at a time. We've got all the information we need. You just need to, brute force your way through it. Trust that something like this is going to be easy because it's the first grid in, and you'll be able to solve things that you maybe would have quit on in the past. So don't quit on this. You can get this. This is a 10 points that you need to lock in.